Far, far away in the dark sky, there lived a tiny star named Stella. She was the smallest star in the whole galaxy. Every night, when the big stars sparkled brightly, Stella would try her best to shine. But no matter how hard she tried, her light was dim and soft. "Look at you, Stella," said Orion, a tall and powerful star. "Your light is so weak, no one will ever notice you." The other stars giggled and twinkled proudly, showing off their brightness. Stella lowered her little light and whispered, "Maybe I'll never be special." But inside her heart, Stella had a dream. She wanted to shine bright enough to make someone happy, even just once. One evening, as the stars prepared to twinkle in the sky, Stella noticed something below on Earth. There was a small village surrounded by tall mountains. Unlike other villages, this one seemed quiet and gloomy. The streets were dark, the children looked sad, and no one seemed to smile. Stella wondered, why does this village look so unhappy? She tried shining her tiny light toward the village, but the tall mountains blocked her glow. No one could see her. Still, she whispered to herself, "I will find a way." One night, heavy clouds gathered in the sky. Thunder roared, lightning flashed, and rain poured down. The villagers huddled inside their homes, scared. The storm knocked out the lamps in the village, and soon everything was covered in darkness. Little Emma, a young girl in the village, looked out her window. "It's so dark, Mama." "I'm scared," she cried. Her mother hugged her. "Don't worry, Emma. The storm will pass. Just be brave." But Emma's tears fell because she could not see even the smallest ray of light. Up in the sky, Stella saw the storm and the frightened village. "Oh no, they have no light. I must help them," she said. The big stars laughed. "You? What can you do with that tiny sparkle of yours? Stay out of this, little one." But Stella did not listen. She gathered all her courage and pushed her light with all her strength. Her glow was small, but it pierced through a tiny hole in the thick clouds. Down below, Emma suddenly saw a faint sparkle in the sky. She wiped her tears. "Mama, look. A little star is shining for us." Her mother smiled softly. "Yes, Emma. Even the smallest light can brighten the darkest night." The villagers noticed the little star too. "Look, even in this storm, one star is shining for us," they said. The farmers, who had lost their way in the storm, looked up at Stella's light and followed it safely back to the village. Children pointed at the sky and clapped. For the first time in many months, the village felt hope. Stella's heart glowed with joy. She was shining not to compete with the other stars but to bring comfort to the people who needed her. When the storm ended, the big stars looked down in surprise. How did this tiny star bring so much happiness? Orion muttered. Another star said, "We may shine brighter, but she is the one they noticed." For the first time, the other stars realized that true brightness is not about size or power but about kindness and purpose. From that night on, Stella's glow grew stronger. Not because she was suddenly bigger, but because she was filled with courage and love. The villagers would look up at the sky every evening and say, "There's our little star. She gives us hope." And Stella finally understood, you don't need to be the biggest to be important. You just need to shine in your own way. Moral of the story: even the smallest light can make a big difference. No act of kindness is too small to change someone's world.